going on, everybody? And welcome back. So, I accidentally started this early. I was going to wait for Nicole to come up here. So, now I'm going to have to tell her, and hopefully, it don't mess this up. But, welcome to another Wiggles lunch stream. LA, what's up? Whoop, whoop. Akira Jam, whoop, whoop, what's up? I'm not sure I know that name. Welcome, everybody. So, we do have some good news, or I guess I have some news to share with you, anyhow, until she comes and joins in. I mean, obviously, when she joins too. But, yeah, we got some interviews lined up now. Starting with one this Saturday. Hey,
Oh, I'm late to your own show. I didn't even realize you were already.
yeah, how dare you be late? No, it
Oh my,
was set.
oh my,
It was
oh
set
my.
for like 2:05, and I looked down at my phone and I accidentally hit the go live button. So like I went ahead and like gave a quick intro and then sent you that message or whatever.
Yeah, jeez, man. Like, I forgot what I was gonna say. Well, you know what's crazy is like freaking Nathan getting sick, and I'm like, I don't remember ever having to be taken to the hospital. I think I tossed my cookies a bit and maybe hung on in the bed, but never like
Robert,
that.
did you have chicken, dude? Somebody said Robert had chicken. What Robert? Oh, okay. Well then I don't know.
Ooh.
Um, yeah, I don't understand that. Like at first, I tried to step back and think, well, he has a heart thing, so maybe everything's like a little more serious. But at the same time, like, who goes to the hospital for a freaking maybe a little anxiety and a runny nose?
Well, they said he was tossed. I'm trying not to say puking, but I guess I'll
Right, I
say it.
get it. I get it.
But like the whole bit, and I guess apparently they had to help him get up the stairs. And I'm like, the amount of
So
times.
he had a cold, maybe a little flu, and that's that. Like, I mean, I don't know. Some people, I'm telling you, I'm the type of person. I'm not going to the hospital unless it's like I'm dying, like dire, which I think you know that by now. But
Right? No, I remember the times I've been sick with a flu or the cold, and I literally maybe had a day and maybe 2 days of like laying there and accepting it, but I never went to the hospital. Mom and dad never took me to the ER. They just were like, "Here, have some medicine. Get under the blanket. Stop whining." My brother gets special treatment apparently,
right,
and
whoop
and all
whoop,
of a
what's
sudden
going on? 15 people, hit that like button before you troll on by. Small gesture from you, big favor to me and the YouTube algorithm. Shoots it up, maybe get some real people in here that really want to be in here. We got some interviews lined up. Starting with Saturday, we are going to be interviewing Evil Cook. So that is Saturday Eastern Time Zone at 10 p.m. on this channel.
uh, fucked up one time and wrote in it
Wrote
empty.
in on, man, the bill from that is retarded.
I already felt stupid because I've never rolled my ankles before, but when I did the whole thing on the freaking kayak, he'll probably give me crap to the end of my days. But I've never done it, and I could not walk. Like, okay, you go work an 8 hour shift with a rolled ankle. Tell me how you do it. Like, shut up. Like, and that was just $100 just going in there. Like,
Right.
I don't even know what the rest of it any got covered by insurance. And it's like my brother still has hospital bills from previous other instances of him being like apparently getting dizzy at the wheel or some crap. And it's
Does he
like,
not have an actual doctor?
I want to say I would like to think he does. The amount of times, with him and his heart condition, he has no excuse to be out of a doctor. Me, I just don't do it because I'm like you. I'm gonna go through everything before I go to a doctor. Like,
Well, I'm just saying though, I'm gonna, if possible, go to a doctor before the fucking hospital just because I got a cold
all right, I don't know. It's just,
or
she's like, I
cold-like
think he.
symptoms for that matter. If pukey, if, like unless it's like literally he can't stop. You know what I'm saying? Like can't keep fluids down, steady.
I don't know. They
Then
said
that'd be
he
different.
could. He was like dry heaving and stuff, but it's like I can't tell just from her vaguely telling me that. Like I've done that stuff and I literally got over it. Like it sucked, but like I don't know if I just am. I'm the type of person kind of like you. Like I'll just do everything I can not to make a big deal about it, but I'll definitely tell you, hey, I don't feel the best. I'm just gonna lay in bed. Like I'm done.
I don't know.
'Cause-
Nathan's been pampered, so
well, obviously he had to get help from two women to get him up the stairs. So, well, yeah, that's him. I don't know. I want him to be okay. I don't want it to be life threatening. That's my point. But also, it's like I've literally been sick, and my mom's like, "What are you like? I'll give you something to cry about." Attitude or whatever you want to call it. Like Nathan is sick, and he gets to lay around, or he's barely having a cough going on, and I'm over here like, ugh, dying. Maybe not dying, literally, but whatever.
all right, less talking, more working.
Hey, boy,
I
you're
get
gonna
to do the talking with the chat. You're just doing the work.
I'm trying to listen. I get to see you vaguely in the when you get home,
Well, look,
partially,
you could
or
look at this screen. You can see me. Okay, hi. Now you can work.
you don't get monetized. Now that's what you get, freaking jackass. I'm trying to tell you. I know you don't like hearing about my family, but I have to tell you what
No,
I heard.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying like I would like more to be seen, more to be done on I'm saying the art
Well, the thing is,
perspective of it.
your piece doesn't need a lot of shading and stuff, so it's gonna get done. Don't worry. Mr. Demanding. I'm gonna have to charge you actually. $5, bud. Give me $5 worth of something. Give me like a brownie or something. Not brownies from the house. I already have those in the house. I need you to pick me something else up. Ugh. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna color it in just all together a dark color to give the keyboard thing its color, but also give a base.
You said you picked up an amount of money from your
Yeah,
father,
yeah.
right? Because I expect to hear from them in the morning. I don't know, figure out what the balance is and go from there or whatever.
All right. It's not. I guess I'll explain it when you get home. But yeah.
And I was debating on trying to schedule my freaking taxes for Saturday.
It shouldn't take long. I mean, I don't know. You got the whole. I don't know if you ever have to put Colton on there or something. No, I don't think you do. I don't think I've ever seen you do, but I
No,
just know
except
yours might. Huh?
no. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I don't know how long it'll take yours because you got those multiple papers now. It might not take as long.
I'm just saying, are
Mine's
you okay getting up in the morning?
like tomorrow or Saturday.
No, well, I would try to arrange it to be Saturday morning.
I mean, it shouldn't take long. They're open till like I forgot when. I mean, just yeah, get it over with. Sure, just give me a time to be mentally prepared for. I
Well, I got
guess.
to stream Saturday night. I know you're gonna want to eat, and depending on how things go, I was gonna see if Zach had any open availability for Saturday to get started on my tattoo.
I'm gonna double make sure to nag them because I hate how work. I don't want to ask them because I feel like it's like how in high school you have that kid who asks about homework and you're like, great, we could have almost got out of homework, but now this bratty kid got to ask about homework, and now I don't
Right.
have my homework with me, so it's like I'm trying not to ask, but it's like I'm gonna try to at least Thursday, I guess, try to or something because I don't want to say something and then they're like, "Oh yeah, we do," or "Yeah, no, we don't," or I don't know. But it's like I think they get the
Well, the
idea. I
plus side
want.
to that is at least if worst case scenario, I can walk up there. Might take a little while, and I would have
Well,
to plan
I'm gonna
accordingly.
try to aim for it because that's our pathetic day together. So I'm gonna make sure. But if so far this last weekend I got it off, so I don't know what this one will turn out to be. It's kind of up in the air, and I hate that so much. Because they all had like two lines running and
So we are
something.
10 minutes into this stream. Anybody watching on the replay or even hanging out now, we have lined up Evil Cook for this Saturday as an artist interview. We are also getting re-lined up with Willie Hayes. He messaged me. Pretty much everybody I put in my Facebook post. If you follow me on Facebook, I think aside from just a couple, have reached back out and we are getting rescheduled. I think we got Hell's Bells um, on a Friday, which is the 21st. I think we're going to be interviewing them. That's the father son band duo. That's going to be pretty interesting. Um, uh, a little sneak peek, since I know people probably won't actually like watch this and find out, and they'll still be shocked. I'm in talks with Slim Dre Drizzy. Um, that's gonna be interesting because there's all kinds of like excitement wrapped around him and Midnight Yami. So that's gonna be a very interesting artist interview as well.
What color do you want the hatchet in this? Is it the same color, like a dark color?
What do you
Like
mean?
like make it darker? Because right now I just made it a like a dark gray to get the keyboard thing, but I don't know if you just the hatchet like a darker color, like the handle.
Um, I mean, make the hatchet itself silver or white, and I don't know. You can make the handle brown, or it probably could stay black. I don't know. Is silver gonna look weird?
I mean, uh, yeah, maybe a little darker. I don't know. Don't want to make it too dark where you can't freaking I forget. I'm trying to think of what does a hatchet look like,
Well, I was
dude.
gonna say like the one on my hat. White looks good when it's offset on black, but I don't know if it would. It pretty much look like you just outlined it. I guess, right?
Kind of, I guess. I don't know, because you don't really have a. Well, you said like, wait, hold on. I'm trying to light green background. It's just gonna make it look. I mean, just there. I mean, the background's gonna make it look standing out.
Right, right. So that might look all right. Try to. I
Dang
don't
it!
know. And that color might switch too. Like that's something I would like to see. Like literally, you just go through your rainbow wheel of colors for the background when everything else is complete. What color contrasts the best, but still, looks good?
All right. I'm just. That's what I mean. Yours doesn't need a lot of shading or anything, so I don't need to like bend over backwards to like work it. I just want to make it look like. Because luckily for logos, most are basic. You don't need to add like a lot of shading or well, you can add shading, but it's not like how my characters multiple pieces of strands of fur you want to make stand out.
Right.
Or
That's why I thought it'd be pretty simple. But then again, you don't do stuff like this either that often, so
all right. I have a real job, don't you know?
The 3 people watching, could you hit that like button? I don't even know who you are.
Who are
Small
you?
gesture from you, big favor to me. The YouTube algorithm sends it out, gets more people in here.
I'm trying to think what else. Uh, I've had a brain fart. Forget it. I'm probably like something. I just know that truck does not like the cold, like on and off, warm, cold, because it's like ain't having it. Like, uh, I'm just gonna roughly color it in and just. Uh, D.
So I was in Swill's stream last night, and who do I see in his stream? So I made a whole fuss about that, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna dwell on it.
I almost said powdered puff. I don't know why I wanted to say that.
It's the same person that used to be my said friend.
uh, uh, I never know. Oops. Man, I guess I kind of relate to that, but not in the same breath. The whole with Kelly. Like, I'm pretty sure she unfriended me on Facebook. I don't bother to look, but I'm pretty sure she did. Which my life don't revolve around, I guess, that
Right.
Abby. You get to hear Abby in the background. That's all you get. You guys done back there? Uh, s- um, I'm having a brain fart. I guess there's minuscule stuff. Well, like Dad messaged me. He's like, Nathan's at the hospital. I'm like, what? He's like, I don't know. I'm like, great. Now I have to call up Mom and stuff, freaking out, wondering what's going on. G? Did I color the G in?
I
I
just
can't
don't.
remember.
That's what I mean. It's almost like, I mean, what did he take off work? Like, how do you just call off of work to go to the hospital for? Like, I mean, if you truly don't know and you're truly scared, I guess whatever. But like, you can generally, like, I don't know.
It's just weird because, like I've said before, like a dozen thousand times, Abby, calm down. Like, I've been sick, but I've never remembered them taking me to the ER. They literally would go, okay, we're going to set up a doctor visit and see how you feel by that point. Okay,
Right.
sucks. Get out of school, whatever. I didn't have a job, obviously, but it's like, they never went out of their way to, like, oh, let's hurry up and run you to the doctor. I mean, I would assume maybe as a baby, maybe, but the difference, I guess, is between me and him is I was born a healthy baby, and he was the heart patient, whatever, I guess.
Right. Whoop whoop, wicked widget. Love you, homie. What color are you
That's
making that soundboard? Are you gonna put colors on any of the buttons or anything like that from some of your reference pics? Or
yeah. Sorry, Abby is wrestling with Ellie, and I can't hear completely.
you're good. I'm just trying to like think about different background colors
Right.
that's actually gonna like offset and pop or stand out, but like go together, not just look like a blur of crap.
Well, we'll figure something out. I'm not getting paid thousands of dollars to do it.
Oh, thank you. See, I know
What
that that
happened?
came from down. No, I'm talking about the like. This whole time we've
Oh,
had an amount of people in here and nobody hit the like, but when Wicked Widget comes in, a like shows up. So I know that was him that actually hit the like
right.
button.
I told you, I scared him off.
No, believe it or not, I don't. I mean, this stream ain't like obviously popping like that one when we had like those trolls in here. But my point is that stream's had like 200 and some odd views on it now. Like people have actually like rewatched it or watched it on the replay.
I'm the keys jingling in their face as you talk. Jingle, jingle. You watching?
Right,
Jingle, jingle.
right. Distraction.
Hey, wait, what's this on the side? And somehow they hear you in the same breath, like, oh, wow, I paid attention. How'd that happen? All your followers are ADHD like you. They gotta like jingle, jingle. Did you hear what I say? Jingle, jingle. Like,
Right.
oh, that's cracks me up. Oh, I saw a video of a guy who he has a stuttering problem, and his wife has ADHD, and he was trying to say his like day was going okay or something, but he was stuck on the first letters like ST or I don't know what the whole phrase was, but basically he got stuck on a part of it. He's like like he was doing that over and over, and she starts dancing to it, and she's like, "I like that beat, bro." I was like,
Ellie
oh.
said about to hit the hay. Big whoop right now, Wiggles. Whoop whoop. Appreciate it. Ellie hit the like on their way out. I knew I had some people that does that too. Like they wait till the end and they do in fact hit it.
Whatever. Did you hear any of that?
Yeah, I heard some of it. Smash that like button. It's free for you. About to hit the hay.
No, no, no. Now the
Just
joke went over your
trolling.
head.
Just
Whatever.
trolling.
I think it was hilarious because you, Mister, I just adapt to it. No, you have ADHD through and through. It's just funny that his wife's got it and she's trying to dance to his stutter. And she's like, I like that. That's a sick beat, bro. And he's like, are you kidding me? I'm over here stuttering and you're dancing to it.
I mean, there's some real love. There's some real love.
Because he's just like,
Would do it.
oh, trying to
Think in
tell
light
her.
of a situation, they would dance
Like,
to their study.
I'm the one with the stutter, probably. Wouldn't be surprised. I've catched myself. You don't get to see all the weirdness. What are you doing, Abby? Get away from the door. You don't need to be over there. Yeah, I don't know how I got moisture in my port. It was like I don't even like remember any of it happening. And all of a sudden my phone's like ding ding.
I don't know. You've
Like
been
shut
having it happen like periodically. So I'm like again, like what gives?
up. Is it telling me I need to remind myself to ask Dad, am I due for a phone upgrade? Like, I swear.
Yeah, you better check with him. Meanwhile,
Because
I just stare at my ring of death.
I'm not doing it to rub it in your face. I'm just saying I'm aggravated that I try to take care of it and not make a big deal of it, and then my phone wants to start being stupid, which my stupid's just tiny aggravation. You got an ugly spot in the middle.
It's tiny too. I don't really. I mean, there's times it really does bother me or obstruct my view from what I'm trying to watch. But overall, just a post or what have you or whatever, it's not really that big of a deal.
Well, all I know is that maybe the next time you do get another phone, get you the most high tech phone case you can come across and test it out so that if you decide you want to throw your phone, it'll handle it better.
I don't even remember how that happened. I dropped it. It had that
You
case on
dropped
it.
it so many times on its face that it finally hit it just right where it gave you this ugly spot, probably.
Right.
And it's like I try to behave with mine, but then I think I think it was Aang or Ellie when they were a puppy got my phone, and then that just I got a tiny spot at the bottom, but it stayed the same. But now every so often, if I plug it in, the bottom half like flickers.
I need to freaking Google what time H&R Block opens. I'm guessing like 6 or 7, but it might be a little
Nah,
later.
it might be like around the time I take my pill. To be honest, I think I could be wrong. I feel like typically places like that open around that time, something like that. Well, use your handy dandy Google like the amount of times you tell me to Google it when you have a phone too.
Yeah, look it up.
Sorry, I'm trying to do some guy's art.
They
Sorry,
open
I'm
around
busy.
9 a.m. I think, all the way in Pennsylvania or
We're
West Virginia. He's somewhere over there. Like he's
road
way East Coast.
road trip for H&R Block. What are you here for? H&R Block? Like, so, I think you have one in your town. No, it's not the same. We found out this one's open at 9 o'clock.
Right.
Like we had to come here.
I
Like
am
Google.
in Virginia.
See, there we go. Ang, when you got a sock? See, Dad got you all worked up on playing with socks, and now you want to grab sock. Give me, give,
Put it
give me a
away,
sock.
Wayne.
He's got a sock. He took a sock. And now Ellie's got my hand in her mouth. Give me my
Ellie,
hand
no.
back. She's trying to tell me something, I think.
She's trying to tell you that I am fresh out of time.
Yeah.
Everybody watching, thank you very much. Everybody that watches on the replay, thank you very much. Come hang out with us Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern. We're going to interview Evil Cook. Be sure to tell somebody you love them because life is too short and you don't know who needs to hear that. So
Yeah.
we're out of here. I love you, Nicole, and have a good night, everybody.
All right.